Hello everybody, I'm Bebo and this is Bebold Games, and today we're going to be unboxing Munchkin 9 Jurassic Snark. And this is one of the first new Munchkin expansions that's been released in many years, so this is an occasion to celebrate. Let's check it out. Alright, so first we've got the pen, and then we've got all these other cards. Okay, first, check out this little sheet explaining a little bit about the cards. It's beautiful, obviously art. All right, and we've got some gorgeous art here from our good friend John Kabalik, who is one of our favorite human beings. And this will explain a little bit more about some of the cards. And then we've got all of these and this other pack over here. So first, let's check out these ones. So to start off, we've got the Curse, the Angry Dinos, and this says lose a level. And then we've got the level 2 Chorosaurus, which will not pursue half-breeds and rewards you with 3 treasures. We've got, oh gosh, why did you guys do this to me? A Velociraptor. We have a Herbivore, obviously only eats hair. We've got Aurorasaurus, and a level 15 undead hostile fossil, which I imagine if you were in a museum and a fossil became hostile, you might be a little bit scared. We've got a Pterodon, an undead Necrosaurus, and a Hinosaur, who does not have a head, but instead only has 2 bumps. We have a Rhinosaur, a Mino Dino, and a Tour Guide Hireling. So we have a card here that says Cute. And what Cute does is it says, place this card with a steed. It's now the Cute, whatever. And you look so very cute that players of a higher level cannot play cards against you. This card goes with the steed if it is lost, stolen, or discarded. So this goes with any dinosaur that's basically serving as a mount for you. Or Grar. We have Grar. We have Hit 'em with a Comet. Very clever, guys. A Dino Colada, in case you really need a drink during your Munchkin game. And of course we have Dino Eggs, Dino Tracks, and some plastic dinosaurs. During combat, we've got an amber that'll give +3 to either side. Oh gosh. We have a loaded die, which of course has dinosaur heads in it. And another loaded die that has dinosaur bones in it. We have Teriyaki, a reloaded die, some Dynamite, and of course we have the classic wishing rings, which are a beloved part of Munchkin. Always have been, always will be. So I'm gonna skip some of these because I doubt everybody wants to look at all of them. We should leave some surprises for you. But we've got a beautiful Dire Fire, a Bitey Dino Head, and a Stone Bone. So let's look at some of these costume cards, because I'm a huge fan of dressing up, obviously. I should have worn a dino costume for this. I don't know what I was thinking. So we've got Dino Disguise, we have Stompy Bronto Feet, we have Talons, and Stego Armor, which I think are all absolutely adorable. All right, and now we've got this other pack of cards that we're gonna have to open up here, so give me just a moment. No, Oop! Go me. And we're back. All right, so let's check out a couple more of these cards. All right, so we've got a cheat card here, which is obviously adorable. Look at this little hero riding 2 dinosaurs. And it says here, play this card with an item you have in play, or when you play an item card from your hand. This item is legal for you to use even if it otherwise would not be. Discard this card when you lose. And then we have, oh, this is so cute. Tiny little arms. And it says lose an item, which is a pretty mean card to play against your friends. We've got Curse, Prehysteria. We have Curse, a sore loser, S-A-U-R, of course, very clever. And being surrounded, and all this makes you, these two make you lose a level, and this one makes you lose your headgear. A Curse of a Volcano, of course. A Curse of a Tar Pit. And a Curse of a Tree that's too short. You're running around trying to save yourself from these dinos, and it's not working out for you, clearly. And of course, we have plenty of wandering monsters in here, which should be no surprise. Wandering monsters are not new to Munchkin. And of course, there are various cards that are going to give you +10 to your monster, so horns or spike tails or Munchkinivores. And we've got all of these awesome various class cards that come in this. So let's check some of these out. We have a Bard, a Cleric, a Ranger, a Thief, a Warrior, and a Wizard. And as you can see, some of the art on these is just absolutely adorable. This super cute wizard. I love the Bard. He's playing a little bone instrument, whatever that may be. It looks like some kind of violin-type string instrument using only dino bones. Let's read the Bard card. It says, Enthrall. In combat on your turn, you may discard a card and select a rival. For each of you rolls a die. If your roll beats his, he must help you and cannot ask for a reward. If you fail, you may discard a card again to try again. Continue until you succeed, give up, or run out of cards to play on your opponent. You may not win the game with this power. So, powerful, but only to level 9. And I really like the Warrior, who says, Berserking, you may discard up to 3 cards in combat. Each one gives you a +1 bonus, and you win ties in combat. That is absolutely massive, especially if you are trying to get to level 10. A very junior paleontologist hireling. A regular junior paleontologist hireling. And these ones are maybe my favorite. Okay, these dinosaurs are just the absolute cutest. We have a Bronto Steed, a Ptero Steed, a Humongousaur Steed, a Spiky Steed, which gives you a +3 permanent bonus, a Raptor Steed, which is +4, and it says your steed is a bit skittish, so if you ever roll a 1 for any reason, he will bite you, forcing you to discard 2 cards, and he'll run away, making him, so even though he's super strong, if you roll a 1 at any point during the game, you're in big trouble with a Raptor Steed, which sounds a lot like a game that I played recently, an RPG. And then there's also a +4 bonus Rexy that says when you get him, you can choose to count Rexy as either a hireling or a steed, but if he's a hireling, you can't sell him, and he's worth 600 gold pieces, so that's actually pretty substantial. Oh look what I found. We have our regular paleontologist hireling to go with our junior paleontologist hireling. She's got a pretty scary gun though, and it says here an extra +1 if you fight a monster with dino or soar in the name. We've got a dino hireling and some baby dinos. We have a dino vine here. Let me show you a couple of my favorites. We have the early bird, who's of course always getting the worm, a Plushysaurus, which I genuinely need in plushie form for my studio, obviously, and an inflatable dino. We've also got a duck-billed dinosaur, which is of course related to John Kovalik. And those are all the cards that I'm going to show you for now. We should leave some surprises for you to check out in the box when you pick this up at your friendly local game store. As always, if you have any questions or comments, feel free to leave them below. Thanks for watching. Be bold, play games, be you. Happy gaming!